Salutations, dear young friends. God bless. Geetha Mata bless all of us for the beautiful vision of life, and to accomplish that vision, all the wisdom required be given to us. Like every day, today also here with three topics: one Gita shloka, one general shloka, a common sense thought, and Gita. In Gita today, the verse is 29 of chapter 4. In continuation of Yagnas, the three pranayamas also are called as Yagna. Some people do that also and they get benefit of that. There are other people who are with Nishtha, do the control of the diet in various forms. That also is a yagna, that also has its most beautiful consequence. By giving all these yagnas, Bhagavan is telling us always to have a great vision and be committed to accomplish that vision, work towards that. That is the whole idea. After saying all that, he will say then, these are all dravya yagna. They all are the endful yagnas, result also endful. But if you do the jnana yagna, through that jnana yagna, when you know that final truth, that is not endful, it is endless. The result is endless. Therefore, for some time do dravya yagna, but then jump into the jnana yagna. That is the idea of Lord Krishna and Gita ji to all. And inevitably, even if you don't study Gita, if not now, maybe after 100 lives, everybody will be matured to understand the limitations of outer activity, and the result, they definitely shift to the spiritual thing. Anyway, but those who study Gita, they do it quickly. Now let us start. Om, Om, Om. ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री Gurave Namaha. These are everyday shlokas. Today we learn one simple shloka of Mother Saraswati Sharada, who is the goddess of knowledge, education. So simple it is. It is written by Bhagavan Adi Shankara. It is called as Sharada Stotram. Lakshmi Saraswati Devi's one more name is Sharada. Shantim Raksham Dadati Dasyati. So, giver of the peace and protection. Wisdom alone gives us right peace and right protection. So that wisdom comes to us through Mother Saraswati. So, on her name is the stotram written by Bhagavan Adi Shankara. So, Sharada Stotram. Okay. Of that, some 8 shlokas are there. We'll only do the first one today. If we feel like some other time, all the shlokas. So the first shloka is like this. Om Namaste Sharade Devi Kashmira Puravasini Tvam Aham Prarthaye Nityam Vidya Danam Cha Dehi Me. So this is how this shloka, and the meaning is so obvious to you by now. Namaste Sharade Devi. O Devi Sharada, salutations to you. Kashmira Puravasini. See, we have in Kashmir, which is now gone into Pakistan, but we have beautiful Sharada Mata Mandir. In a human body, the Kashmir is head. So she is there seated in the head. Tamaham prarthaye nityam. Every time, all the time, every day, I will do my prarthana to you. This is what is the prarthana. What do you want from me? She is asking. Vidya danam cha dehi me. Give me the vidya, the knowledge. Because the knowledge is the most powerful strength. Knowledge is the only one which is solution for all problems, because problems crop up because of ignorance only. Therefore, give me vidya. For spiritual seeker, the vidya is tattva vidya and atma vidya. And for us, all the laukika vidya, every one of them, which are required for our comfortable, better life, all that are Vidya, we can ask for that. Okay, 11 times I will chant. 97 you make it. Add pura 108. Then 1080 is a target. You just achieve it. And I'm sure if you really do all this, you got time to passing on whether you do something or not. Therefore, if you really do all these in course of time, you can see the divine grace so much engulfing you to give you all powers, empowerments, all the protections. There's no doubt at all about it. अभी नहीं पढ़ोगे ऐसे ही लाइट लोगे छोड़ोगे तो जैसे हो वैसे ही रहोगे. So keep chanting all these mantras and divinize yourself. Be blessed by those respective devatas. There's no doubt that those devatas are very much there, whose shlokas every day we are chanting, and they are ready to bless us, protect us, take care of us. So let us do it 11 times. Om श्री शारदा मातु कृपया समस्त विद्या प्राप्ति द्वारा भुक्ति मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री आद्य शंकराचार्य विरचित शारदा स्तोत्रांतर्गत शारदा मातु लक्ष्य सरस्वती मातु श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम ओम नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. विद्यादानं च देहि मे. Beautiful shlokas. Every day one we are learning. Today 1 or 2 days. Almost 100 shlokas we learnt. Very good. Some of them were japa also. Slowly we'll do some kirtana. All of them are good. Tune us to the divine, invoke divine grace. It will help us. Now we being Indians, Sanatana Dharmins, we have to grow in the modern science of technology and all. Also we have to continue the legacy of our spiritual knowledge and vision. We have to strike balance between both. Both of them together will help us. We can really grow with them. This fortune of chanting all the mantras is not there for the foreigners. We are lucky, so why not? I should have told it in Sanskrit only to you or any of the Indian languages, but English has become international common, therefore my talks are in English. Otherwise, I am not interested in. My liking is in my own mother tongue or in Sanskrit or in the national language of Hindi. Anyway, how does it matter? When you can understand the subject matter, language is secondary. Now today's common sense thought is so simple. I don't know whether I repeated it or not. The thing is what? The life is a lifelong struggle. Is the common sense thought today. Life is lifelong struggle to everyone in the world, in whatever the place they are, including to human beings, the plants, the animals, to planets, every one of them. That the life is a lifelong struggle, and we are no exception. Is it not? Is not the tree struggling throughout its life survival? Sometimes the water is there, sometimes not there, sometimes heavy rains are there, so too hot it is there. Is not every animal is also struggling? Which is animal? They are pet dogs, oh yeah, animals, jungle में रहने वाले हो, all of them are struggling. Struggle of survival, struggle of happiness, struggle of evolution. All of them struggle for survival. Human being alone can struggle for being happy as well as evolve. So, from this common sense thought, the lesson for us it is what? Prepare in your minds that throughout life you make a habit of struggling in such a way that struggling no more is a struggling to you. And see the beautiful rewards of struggle, beautiful rewards of the hard work. Monetarily, we can become sound. Education wise, we can become wiser. Power position also will be greater to us. People loving, respecting us also is greater. In all aspects, we only grow and enjoy when we work hard, struggle hard. Without the struggle, work hard, the one which was in the water would have not become the amphibian. Without that struggle, that amphibians or frogs could have not become the grown up, all the animals, etc. So therefore, fix in the mind, key life is always struggle. You are struggling to survive in your mother's womb. When thrown out, the struggle started to protect from the atmospheric pressures. By the time you got adjusted, you had to struggle to escape, protect from all these nana, nani, dada, dadi, chacha, chachi, pupa, pupi, papa, papi, kaka, kaki, mama, mami. All these pouncing on you and all. Somehow you survived through your struggle. Thereafter, moving is struggle, crawling is struggle, standing up was struggle, walking was struggle, running. After running, stopping is struggle. Then going to school, was it easy thing? Nowhere. It cannot be easier. Everything is struggle. As you grow in higher studies, मेहनत करना ही पड़ेगा. आदत बनाओ बस. Thereafter, getting job will be a struggle. Getting married for you is a struggle, boy or girl. Thereafter, living together is so happily struggle. You have to earn money, you have to love each other, you have to forgive each other. You should not forget each other. क्या नहीं है बताओ बिना स्ट्रगल हर एक चीज स्ट्रगल है then making your bank balances getting the children bringing them up and as you grow maintaining the health maintaining the memory powers all is a struggle not to get the old age a struggle but you can't avoid not to get disease a struggle but you can't avoid finally not to get death but then you have to struggle you have to struggle see prime minister's mother died today 100 years she struggled. So every department, the doctors are struggling, nurses are, the lawyers are struggling, scientists are struggling, politicians are struggling. Everyone are there working hard, struggling. So never think of laziness. Never think of relaxation. Laziness is never there. Some relaxation, sleep is there only to come off the tiredness and exhaustion, to recoup. Once that is done, again back to your struggle. So life is a lifelong struggle. The relations managing again is struggle. I told the job managing is a struggle. Bank balance managing is a struggle. And new laws the government brings, you have to follow them. It's a struggle. And when you go to new place for your job, वहाँ रहना मुश्किल, कल्चर अलग है, खाने का मुश्किल होता है, वहाँ खड़े होना मुश्किल है. And if the people around are not good and they are jealous, कुछ भी हो सकता है for you the youngsters. Suddenly when you go America they welcome you, but Australia you go Australia they are always jealous of Indians. आई हर्ड इट, मेरे को क्या पता, मैं तो घर छोड़कर जाता ही नहीं. Understood? Everyone in this world are struggling. So, as a youngster, make habit of working hard. With that, you will be seen by others and they give more and more opportunities to you. They trust you because you're working hard. Beautiful quality it is. Work honestly and work hard. If these two are there, and loyal to the one who has given you opportunity, if these three are there, there is no problem for living or surviving. Then slowly you can become luxurious comfortable with hard work earnings. Then you can be happy. The happiness is not because of something achieved. Happiness is because we have tried to achieve or worked hard. Such person alone can again spiritually when he enters can struggle to go to the Guru, to listen to him, to do what he says, to contemplate on the truth told. ये सारा कोई भी काम में आसान नहीं है. Struggle. Is it easy thing for me to everyday talk to you on Gita? Struggle है वो. I have to remember which is the shloka, what is the theme, how it has to be conveyed to them. Every day it's a struggle to me. तो वी विल गो थ्रू दैट. व्हाट इज देयर, हम बहुत मेहनत है, छोड़ दिया तो एक एक छूट जाएगा. फिर यू बिकम ए स्टोन सडनली वन डे. ऑन द अदर हैंड यू कीप ऑन डूइंग यू बिकम सो ग्रेट. इवन द लॉर्ड आल्सो इज स्ट्रगलिंग. ही टोल्ड अस इन द थर्ड चैप्टर वर्ते एव च कर्मणि यदि ह्यहम न वर्तेयम जातु कर्मण्य तंद्रितः मम वर्तमान वर्तन्ते मनुष्याः उत्से देव में लोका. ही सेड आई एम वर्किंग हार्ड ऑल द टाइम. गीता में कहा. So today's common sense thought is life is lifelong struggle. Sometimes diseases will come, to your children or family members. Some problems come. You have to get married yourself or children when they grow. You have to have a own house. You have to pay the taxes. Suddenly you have to manage your friends' relation. They come to you. They call you. Social obligations. The change in the atmosphere, weathers. कभी गर्मी कभी सर्दी. Never imagine something easy. You can't. Nothing is convenient and easy. You have to make it convenient and make it easy by making it a habit. है ना. सुबह उठना स्ट्रगल है, करके नहीं करेगा तो उठेगा ही नहीं हो. बट उठना शुरू करेगा then it becomes a habit. After habit also it's a struggle, but doesn't feel like so. That's how the achievement. Okay, that much enough today. Now come to Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse number 29, in continuation of what we are seeing from the verse 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 5 श्लोक हमने देखा, around 9-10 yagnas Bhagavan told. Today we'll see the verse 29, 30. In that also 1, 2, 3 yagnas are given to us, 3 or 4. So, what is yagna? With all our faculties, we are conducting in the world for a common goal, in which our benefit also is there. When our benefit also forego and we only aim at antakarana shuddhi, so with the antakarana shuddhi, purity of mind, we seek the Lord, then we become spiritual. Okay, to become spiritual, nothing in that world to be desired. But you have to do everything for making the mind pure. Then with the pure mind, where and how and why the Lord, all are explained in our Shastra, you have to pursue it. But for you and I, if you don't pursue that spiritual path, with all these yagnas, we are, as I told you, from the total we get blessings. From within there is a contentment that we have done. There is a greater contentment that we are not selfish. And when we display yagna, look work in the world also trusts us. More beautiful is that 10 people come and work together in a yagna spirit. All their talents, abilities, energies get synergized. With that, in lesser time, more things can be produced. So, to whenever the problem comes, easily in lesser time they can sort it out. In that way, many benefits in this yagna bhavana of I am part of total, I must work for the total. Whatever total gives, I take it with all contentment. This is yagna bhavana. So we have seen Brahmarpram, Brahmavir, Brahmagno, Brahmanautam, Brahmaiva Tena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina, Brahma Yagna. Daivameva Pare Yagnam Yogina Paripasate, Brahmagnav Pare Yagnam Yagnena Yopajuhati, The Daiva Yagna, then Jnana Yagna we have seen. Then Shotradin Indriyanyanye Samyamagnishu Juhvati, Shabdadin Vishayanyanye Indriyagnishu Juhvati. Then we have seen that. Then Sarvani Indriya Karmani, Prana Karmani Chapare, Atma Samyama Yoga Agno Juhvati, Jnana Deepite, 4 Visa. Then yesterday was the most important day. Dravya Yajnaha, Tapo Yajnaha, Yoga Yajnaha, Tatha Pare, Swadhyaya, Jnana Yajnaha Cha, Yatayaha, Samshita Vrataha. So yesterday, these also we have seen exhaustively. 5 are the yajnas told, 2 were the means to successfully perform the yajnas. The 2 means were Yatayaha, यति बना है, ready to work hard, प्रयत्न करना, samshita vrata. What makes us put effort is vrata, taking it as a commitment, taking it as a ritual, taking it as a strong our own will. When you will, you will do. When you don't will, you will not do. I like these 2 words, yatayaha samshita vrata. इन्होंने व्रत लिया हाथ में और उसको फुलफिल करने के लिए जो भी यत्न करना है कर दिया. Those who don't have the vrata feeling, the feeling of commitment and all duty orientation, they don't do yatnam only. Then they don't do yatnam, प्रयत्न करेगा नहीं तो काम कैसा करेगा वो? प्रयत्न करो तो काम होगा, प्रयत्न के लिए व्रत चाहिए. So dravya yajnaha, with the dravya offering the oblations, keeping that respect to gods in mind. Our gurus, acharyas, they teach us how to do. Tapo yajnaha, I just now we discussed also. Tapasya eva yajnaha, that not allowing yourself to fall to the lower level itself is tapasya. Then many other 10 meanings I told you about tapasya. Listen to yesterday's class. Then yoga yajnaha, people who perform the yoga, the control of the chitta, chittavrti nirodha yoga, that is also yoga yajna. Then swadhyaya yajna was the very profound one. Yesterday we talked, wherein we are always aware about our activities, our behaviors, our intentions, our attitudes, our desires, our thought flow, our nature in general, our character. Then whatever is the thing because of which we are suffering and others suffering, remove that, replace with the positive one. That's called Swadhyaya Yajna. Then the last one was Jnana Yajna. In the Jnana Yajna, it's a spiritual Jnanam where with the Guru continuously study the Upanishad and Vedanta. And the Jnana Yajna for you and I is updating our knowledge of our own profession. So to updating the knowledge of, again, same things. How to behave with the world, how to behave with ourselves. All of them are yajna, each have their own beautiful result to give us. We have to understand and then do the yatnam of that by the vratam or taking that commitment. Some shita vrataha, samyak shita, shita means selected, vrataha, those are fully selected to live that life of yajna like a vrata. Therefore, yatayaha, they are able to practice. Okay. In the sequence of that only, today we will see Vilakshana Yagnas. They are all the Pranayama Yagnas. Thereafter, Bhojanadi Niyantrana Yagnas. They are nowadays, these Yagnas are more prevalent in the world than the Tattva Jnana Yagnas. Hundreds and thousands of people have made their own WhatsApp groups, those groups, and हर एक बंदा कुछ ना कुछ सिखाई जा रहा है. Many people are getting benefit out of it. It's very good sign. For the protection of health, it's okay, but that's how it begins. कम से कम शरीर को तो रक्षा करो. At the body level, at least enjoy your health. दिमाग सड़ भी जाए, कम से कम शरीर ठीक हो जाए. Then there are the higher people who teach the yoga at the mind level. Then there are highest people who teach the jnana yoga at the intellectual level. Those are qualified, they go for them. But nowadays, these yajnas of or the courses of yoga, asanas, pranayama, all over the world, they are spread. Beautiful it is. The sincere people who are doing also. So these 2 shlokas today of 29, 20, 30 talk about the pranayama yajnas. Very good they are. Let us chant that. Yataya samsarta. Then the words are apane juhvati pranam, prane apanam tatha pare, pranayama gati rudhva, pranapana gati rudhva, pranayama parayanaha. This is a shloka. Then apare niyataharaha pranan praneshu juhvati. Okay. Sarvepi ete yagnavidah yagnakshapita kalmashaha. That is the meaning. All these yagnas done by the people with the knowledge are doing by which they are removing all the kalmasha impurities which were causing them to do wrong things and get wrong results. Very powerful shlokas, all of them, as you are aware every day. कम से कम 4-5 बार सुनो तो ही आपको भी हो भेजे में चढ़ेगा. फिर contemplate करो तो you'll understand. Practice करो, you get benefit of it. Okay, so we'll chant it like every day. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Mura. Om Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Chaturthodhyayah Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogaha. Sri Bhagavan Uvacho Atha Ashtavimshati Ekonatrimshati Tamau Shlokau. Is it so? No. Ekonavimshati Trimshati Tamau Shlokau 29 and 30. 28 we concluded yesterday. So 2 times repetition and 1 time going together. Apane juhvati pranam, apane juhvati pranam, prane panam tatha pare, prane panam tatha pare, prana panagati ruddhva, prana panagati ruddhva, pranayama parayana, pranayama parayana. Next. अपरे नियताहाराः अपरे नियताहाराः प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति प्राणान् प्राणेषु जुह्वति सर्वेप्येते यज्ञविदः सर्वेप्येते यज्ञविदः यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः यज्ञक्षपितकल्मषाः. सेकंड श्लोका विल सी टुमारो. एक ही करेंगे आज. अपाने जुह्वति प्राणम अपाने जुह्वति प्राणम प्राणे पानं तथा परे प्राणे पानं तथा परे प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणापानगतिरुद्ध्वा प्राणायामपरायणाः Pranayama. 3 are the yajnas here told. Not at all difficult to understand. So first one is apane juhvati pranam. In the apana vayu, they do the offering of the prana vayu. How do they do it? By fully taking the breath inside. That is called as the puraka in the technical words. So these pranayama doing people have full lung capacity. When the lung capacity is more, whether it is talking or singing or dancing or walking or running, every activity be done for a longer period of time. The best thing is swimming inside the waters. So apane juhvati pranam means what? They are taking the air so much inside that they can stay for a long time. There are some yogis who have done it. Now they are now in the waters, they stay for some time. On the water without any movement, they stay. So apane juhvati prana means the puraka rupi pranayama, which is in yagna. And many of us are not conscious of the outer vayu becoming shwasa in the nose, the shwasa becoming prana in our lungs. And then those pranas are the ones getting divided or making all the physiological, even psychological functions. Many of us are not aware about the ability, about the power or the importance of the presence of the prana shakti in us. In fact, all our activities, physical and mental, depend on the shakti, and all the shakti belongs to the prana. Those who through pranayama can control the prana shakti, no, they can even stop physiological functions, and that's how sometimes they live for some hundreds of years also. The many yogis in India, some lived 300, 500,000, 1500, those are always GA. Through the pranayama, totally going beyond physiological happenings, that the body continue to stay. And in many cases, through pranayama, the whole body is controlled, body is managed, body is kept healthy, along with yoga adi asanas. When you add the pranayama, it is so beautiful, required for you all. And that 1 hour time every day, in which half an hour for the body, prana shakti, half an hour for the mind. You have to cater to discipline them, balance them, प्योरीफाई देम, एम्पावर देम, कंट्रोल देम. ये तो हर दिन 1 घंटा तुमको देना ही पड़ेगा. So that the remaining 23 hours you can do what you want, the goals you have to achieve. And again, only through pranayama, the mana also is controlled. They're so closely knit, the mana and prana shakti. That's why your mind is very disturbed, mano. ऐसे 10 बार just inhale exhale करो, you can see the mind becomes quiet. So to inhale and exhale very fast, you can see the mind is getting disturbed. वायुरोधनात् लीयते मनः जालपक्षिवत् रोध साधनम प्राणवान्दनात् लीनमानसम एकचिन्तनात् नाशमेत्यतः. All these are great saints have given us guidance. We're only starting. You once get taste, yourself will read all the books, listen to all the great Mahatmas, and get your own required amount quota of knowledge, and you leave it and you excel. I have no doubt at all. So, apane juhvati pranam is inhaling wala exercise. Every day they do, so that their inhaling capacity is so much. That inhaling technique is called puraka. Hmm. The other people are what? Prane apanam tatha apare. Others do the other pranayama of long exhaling outside, which is also required. That is called as the Rechaka pranayama. Puraka, filling the air inside. Rechaka is throwing everything out. Now, these are the things, when I know the pranayama of the Puraka, through the prana, I can invoke all good thoughts, vibrations, oxygens into me. So, too, when I can master the Rechaka pranayama, all the negativities through the nose, I can throw out. Even the negative thoughts also can be thrown out through Rechaka. We have to get into us good, get out the bad. Is it not? So the pranayama at the mind level help for that also. So some people have recognized it. They are doing that Rechakatmaka pranayama, which is a yagna. Apane juhvati pranam, prane apanam juhvati. There are two people. Third thing are there, very interesting. What are they do? Pranapana gatihi rudhva. They stop both the pranagati and apanagati. This technical called kumbhaka pranayama. In the kumbhaka, if it is antaha kumbhaka, then the puranam of the air is done. Then inside the inhale exhale is stopped. हवा लिया, रुक गए. Just like when you see the final ball of the cricket match. If one ball, 4 runs to be made, or 5 are to be made. है ना? 5 to win, 4 to tie, 3 to lose. How you all with the anta kumbhaka you stop. Then holding the breath is called as kumbhaka. Holding it, having filled inside is called antaha kumbhaka. One is this one. These are all very high level of sadhanas which make the physiology as well as psychology balanced. But never ever do any pranayama or yoga independently, even watching the TV, etc. First, physically be with the Guru, Learn few months, then only you are allowed to do, having seeing TV, etc. So you can clear up the doubts, because these are such practices, if they are not properly understood and done, they will lead to many other aberrations and problems. गड़बड़ हो जाता. Thank God we are lazy in this regard, that we don't do everything. But be a very sincere seeker, go to a professional teacher, from him you have to learn. Anybody. So the Antah Kumbhaka is one Kumbhaka pranayama. The Bahi Kumbhaka is what? Rechanam is done, the whole air is exhaled, then you are holding or halting the breath there and don't die. Just for some time. So maximum 28-30 seconds one can do. Middle aged wale utne ही करते. Youngsters, if they do, it can be done for maybe 40 seconds. Those who really have practiced for some time, they can make it for 1 minute, even 2 minutes. 4 minute कर लो तो महायोग स्थिति. 4 minutes you have exhaled and not taken breath and did not die. Duryodhana Adi know all that. Duryodhana was inside the water. When all people died, when Bhima had to fight with him. फिर नीचे से बाहर से भीम ललकारते हैं. Therefore he came. Then they fought. Even Bhima knows that. All our ancient these people, ये सारे वो गुरुकुल में सब पढ़ते हैं. So the Bahi Rechanam, holding the breath. This develops the concentration. This purifies our mind, purifies our physiological functions. But they have to be done under the strict vigilance of the Guru, not independently. These are simple. Then Anuloma, Viloma, Kapalabhati, then Bhastrika Adi, variety of the pranayamas, they are there, very prevalent nowadays. People know or do, and they're getting benefits also. Those are able to give time. So भगवान कृष्ण कहते हैं, ये देखो गीता में आया है. Therefore there is an authority of Gita. Even this Puraka, Rechaka, Kumbhaka, pranayamas also are the yagna. Through that also there are benefits that are coming to you and to the whole world. What is the world's benefit when I do pranayam? I will be sustaining my energy to contribute to the world in whatever the work I have to do. That way it is helpful to us. तो अपाने जुह्वति प्राणम पूरकाख्य प्राणायामम प्राणे पानम तथा परे रेचकाख्यम प्राणायामम प्राणायाम गति ही रुद्ध्वा प्राणायाम परायणः इति कुंभकाख्यम अंतः अप अतः बहिः अपि. Inside is antah kumbhaka, inhaling and stopping. रुक गए sometime, पूरा छोड़ दिया, then वहाँ रुक गए. They are called kumbhaka pranayamas. Then the next one is what? The beautiful, but not an easy, a tough yagna of the niyantrana of the bhojana adi. Tomorrow we will see it, not today. But today dono काफी हैं, which is very tough because we are all the eating mongrers. हम तो जीते हैं खाने के लिए. जीते हैं शान से, है ना, मरते हैं शान से. प्यार करने वाले प्यार करते हैं शान. हम क्या है ना, जीते हैं खाने के लिए, मरते हैं खा खा के. But then there are some people understood the trick of the food intake and the entire life of body, mind, senses. So they very careful about their diet, etc. That itself also is a great, great yagna. How it is, what it is, tomorrow we'll try to study it little at length. Today we'll stop here. Thank you. So the shloka is Apane juhvati pranam prane panam tatha pare pranapanagati ruddha pranayama parayana. These are Gita shloka. And what is about Saraswati shloka today we learned? Saras Om नमस्ते शारदे देवी काश्मीरपुरवासिनि त्वामहं प्रार्थये नित्यं विद्यादानं च देहि मे. This is shloka we learned today. Common sense was life is lifelong struggle. So accept it, make a habit of it, and then keep on doing things required and to keep on doing things required for achieving the goal. And that way enjoy evolving through performance. That was the common sense thought. Thank you. Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu. Thank you. Become aware of all this, become more deep and sincere in the understanding, and whatever you feel with your thinking that you need these things to practice, those things diligently, sincerely practice. And thus make life always learning, performing, learning, practicing, performing, achieving. Learning, practicing, performing, and achieving. In that way, the life should be dynamically lived. If you live like that, even after we die, the name of ours will remain. Otherwise, Geetha Geetha, nobody knows us and we achieve nothing. God bless you all.